into it in our public comment. Chair to recognize a resident or taxpayer of the Sayre Area School District wishing to address the board about title programming or any other matter of concern or interest properly raised in a public session. Please give your name and address and the subject of the content you will be addressing. It is requested that the comments be kept to 3 minutes. Moreover, please note that comments relative to private student or employee matters should be directed to the superintendent outside of the meeting. Any public comments this evening? Moving right along. We are going to jump into the consent agenda. First is the minutes. Recommend the board approve the minutes as presented. Number 3, instruction field trip. Motion to approve the list of field trips as presented. Letter B, conference request. Motion to approve the conference request as presented. Letter C, the 2026 graduating class. Motion to approve the Sayre High School graduating class of 2026, pending completion of all graduation requirements as presented. Letter D, the MOU for the SRO. Motion to approve the memorandum of understanding between the Sayre Area School District and the Borough of Sayre, defining the roles and responsibilities of the school resource officer as presented. Master affiliation agreement. Motion to approve the master affiliation agreement between the State University of New York, Binghamton University, and Sayre Area School District to provide an opportunity to obtain clinical or other learning experiences as presented in the attachment. Letter F, district volunteer. Motion to approve the district volunteers as presented. Number 4, finance, letter A, end of year. Motion to approve Mr. Barry Claypool, business manager, to make the necessary year-end budget decisions to keep the district moving forward in preparation for the 2026-2027 school year. Letter B, annual authorization to take action in special circumstance. Motion to authorize superintendent, Mr. Michael Wells, to act in special circumstances or emergencies that could impact the 2026-2027 school year. This includes allowing for rapid response in health crisis, safety threats, or operational disruptions. This also includes entering into contracts in these special circumstances, restructuring or the employment of personnel to prevent disruptions for students or staff, and to act in order to prevent any damage to school property in these special circumstances or emergencies. Letter C, Berkheimer tax report. Letter D, the treasurer's report. Motion to approve the treasurer's report as presented. Letter E, transfers. Motion to approve the transfers as presented. We're almost done, I promise. Letter F, school solicitor and labor attorney agreement. Motion to approve attorney at law Christopher Lance as the school solicitor and labor attorney at an hourly rate of $185 per hour for the 2026-2027 school year beginning on July 1st, 2026. Last intermediate IU17 contract. Motion to approve the educational planning contract between Sayre Area School District and Blast Intermediate IU17 to provide personalized professional growth opportunities to the school district teachers and staff for the 2026-2027 school year. Number 5, athletics and recreation. Letter A, athletics and recreation personnel. Motion to approve the athletics recreation personnel as presented. Number 6, district policy. Final reading. Motion to approve the final reading of the district policies as presented. Number 7, personnel. Employment. Motion to approve the district personnel requests as presented. Ooh, that was not
Motion. Second.
Thank you. Any questions, comments?
I'm going to do a roll call on athletics and recreation.
Get to that spot, Mr. Shaw. Hold on just a second. Do you have the number listed in front of you, Mr. Shaw, that you want pulled?
Yes, a number. No, the poll. You know which one.
There's only one.
5A. Okay, that's okay, yep.
Under A.
Oh,
Okay, so can I have a motion?
So I'll make a motion to amend the agenda to pull athletics and recreation from consent agenda to make it part of the
Roll call.
roll call.
Thank you, Pete. Can I have a second? Okay. So we will add that to the, let's do letter D. Athletics and rec will be letter D roll call in. Okay, now into roll call.
I
First,
think we
letter.
have to go,
Oh, we did roll call on the consent. Oh my God. It's because the consent was so long, I was just talking and talking and talking and talking. Okay. Can I have a motion and a second for the consent agenda? Did I get that already? Okay. All of those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Thanks, Steve. Now to roll call items. Letter A, the bills. Motion to approve the bills as presented.
Motion. Second.
Any questions or comments? Mrs. Luchego, may I have a roll call, please?
Of course, we'll begin with Mrs. Agnew. Yes. Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Mr. Hickey?
Yes.
Mrs. Kmet?
I have to abstain on 13.
Mrs. Smith?
Yes. Okay. Mr. Petrini?
Yes.
Mr. Shaw?
Yes, abstain on 13.
Mr. Skirkon?
Yes.
Mrs. White?
Yes. All right, letter B, election of the treasurer. Board to elect a board treasurer for a one-year term from July 1st, 2026 through June 30th, 2027. Can I have a motion and a second, please?
Motion?
I'd like to nominate Andrew Hickey.
Thank you, sir.
Second.
Any other nominations for the board treasurer? Okay. We are going to move to a roll call vote to elect the board treasurer, Andrew Hickey, from a one-year term from July 1st, 2026 through June 30th, 2027. Mrs. Luchego.
We'll begin with Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Mr. Hickey?
Yes.
Mrs. Kmet? Yes. Mr. Petrini?
Yes.
Mr. Shaw?
Yes.
Mr. Skirkon?
Yes.
Mrs. Agnew? Yes. Mrs. White?
Yes. All right, letter C, flexible instruction day affirmation statement. Motion to approve the flexible instruction day application submission for the 2026, 2027, 2027, 2028, and 2028, 2029 school years through the Pennsylvania Department of Education. Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Mrs. Pacheco?
We'll begin with Mr. Hickey?
Yes.
Mrs. Kmet? Yes. Mr. Petrini?
Yes.
Mr. Shaw?
Yes.
Mr. Skirkon?
Yes.
Mrs. Agnew? Yes. Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Mrs. White?
Yes. All right, letter D, the amended athletics and rec. Can I have a motion to approve the athletics and recreation personnel as presented?
Motion.
Second.
Mrs. Luchego, can I have a roll call, please?
We'll begin with Mrs. Kmet? Yes. Mr. Petrini?
Yes.
Mr. Shaw?
No, it's not against the name of the coach, it is about the circumstances surrounding it, so I vote no.
Mr. Skirkon?
No, as well, I think there's more discussion that needs to be had relative to what the plan is going forward.
Mrs. Agnew? Yes. Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Mr. Hickey?
Yes.
Mrs. White?
Yes. All right, down to PSBA delegates. Letter A, appointment of the delegates. Motion to approve the appointment of voting PSBA delegate for the 2026-2027 school year. The newly appointed delegate will attend the delegates assembly on November 7th, 2026 at Mountain View Middle School in Cumberland Valley School District. The newly appointed board member is Mr. Ronald Cole.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you so much. Ooh, that was a lot of talking really fast for me, wasn't it? Breaking records here. Do we have to roll call that?
Yes.
All right, let's do a roll call for fun, shall we, everyone? Questions, comments on Mr. Ronald Cole being the delegate? Beautiful. Ms. Pacheco, let's do a roll call, just for fun.
We'll begin with Mr. Petrini,
Yes.
Mr. Shaw,
Yes.
Mr. Skirkon.
Yes, only if he keeps his report short.
That's right, Donnie. That is right.
Mrs. Agnew. Yes. Mr. Cole,
On that note, yes.
Mr. Hickey.
Yes.
Mrs. Knapp. Yes. Mrs. Black.
Yes. You heard it here first, Ron. Keep them short and sweet. All right, speaking of reports, let's get to those. High school principal's report. Mrs. Ely. Good. Can you hear me? I don't know if it's doing it. We can hear you. Just
Okay.
use your teacher voice.
So, good evening, everyone. Tomorrow is our last scheduled day of Keystone testing here in the high school building. Hallelujah. We will have makeups later this week. Thank you to all the staff who've helped things to run so smoothly for all of our testing days. I'd like to thank the Redskin Club for allowing the high school to use their banquet yesterday that was held to hand out our varsity letters and pins. It was a well-attended event and it was really nice to see so many of our students there. This Wednesday evening is our senior awards ceremony right here in the auditorium. So families who received an invitation, please make an effort to attend. It will definitely be an evening filled with community generosity and a great way to highlight our amazing seniors and their accomplishments. Thursday is going to be an exciting day here at the high school. We're gearing up to welcome the 6th grade students here in the morning for their annual transition day where they will tour the building and have an opportunity to ask questions about what 7th grade will look like. This is a culmination of the meetings that I've been having this year with the current 6th graders over at Snyder. And then later that afternoon, many of us are excited to head to Towanda for the NTCC awards ceremony. So it will be a very busy and fun day on Thursday. And lastly, I would just like to congratulate our April Artist of the Month, Junior Morgan White. That's all I have.
Thank you, Ms. Ely. Elementary principal's report, Mr. Hinkle.
Good evening, everybody. As Mrs. Ely said, testing went pretty smoothly. We did have one hiccup on the second day of PSSAs with a little bit of lag time with kids getting logged on, but overall, for the entire state moving to online testing, we've done it for a long time and tested online, but overall, both the PSSAs and Keystone went pretty smoothly. Effective tomorrow, students at Snyder will no longer be able to ride e-bikes or scooters to school. This is for student safety. They go very, very fast if you have not come across them, as well as to make sure students comply with state regulations. Mr. Claypool, Mr. Wells, Ms. Ely, and myself have worked closely with Dalton on that. And more information about those regulations, you can check the Sarah Police Department website. And obviously kids can ride traditional bikes, it's just the enhanced ones that are a little problem. We have a ton of events going on at Snyder over the next 2.5 weeks. Transition Day and our field day is scheduled for June 2nd. And then just one last reminder that we are in session on Friday to give back snow day, but we will be closed on Monday. No 4-day weekend this Memorial Day. So that's it for me tonight.
Mr. Hendrick, I have a question about the e-bike situation.
Yes.
If a student rides an e-bike to school, what do you do next?
That is a very good question. I would prefer to answer that after the borough meeting on Wednesday,
Okay.
where they are going to pass an ordinance. It would probably, most likely, it would be a warning call to the parent. I don't want to jump right to a citation. I think my text was pretty clear tonight, but just in case, we would
so you would, it's not like a cell phone where you take the cell phone and the parent has to come pick it up?
Yes, they would probably come get the bike. I would let them ride home on it.
Okay.
That goes in effect tomorrow, Nate?
Yeah,
Have
it's,
the parents been notified?
yep, message went out tonight. And I didn't realize until Officer Spencer brought it to our attention, under 16, scooters are supposed to only be on private property, and the e-bikes are supposed to be 16 or over. So we didn't realize it. Shame on us, but we're trying to rectify the situation and keep everybody safe.
I just have one comment. There are some parents who their kids are leaving and would have to walk or ride their bike pretty far to school, and like telling them this evening that tomorrow their kid can't do that has put some parents in kind of a tight situation of how their kids are going to get to school tomorrow. So it kind of has created a bit of a problem for some people. And there are a lot of kids in our district that get to and from school practices.
Yeah, I have talked to a number of, especially the 6th graders, I had talked to specifically that ride them to let them know that this was coming. I did not call their parent, but yes, I've tried to make that clear. And we're just following this state law.
Yeah, it's illegal for them to ride. That's why we're working.
Nobody's doing anything about it. Just being honest, they're still all over the place, so it just.
They have a meeting the
I
20th.
understand, but there are parents that are gonna send their kids on scooters or bikes tomorrow because they don't have a backup plan yet. They got the notice today, so just, there are parents that will because they didn't have a way today.
I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
yeah, I get that. But
You're just doing what you're supposed to be
Yeah.
doing.
I
Look
understand.
at it.
From a parent perspective, Sharon.
no, I get it. Anybody else?
No, thank you, Mr. Henry. Dr. Tejan, Director of Student Services.
Evening, everyone. So we are currently in the process of planning for extended school year for students who demonstrate regression of learned skills over extended breaks. So extended school year for us this year.
Is it white guy?
I think
Yes.
if we really
Will-
close to these plans.
I don't think you need to be close to me.
It did improve.
Okay. So extended school year for us this year will be June 22nd through July 23rd, and those grants have already been certified. I also was hoping to have a grants update for you tonight.
It's the megaphone version.
Okay. I was also hoping to have a grants update for you tonight. Unfortunately, we're still waiting to hear back from Highmark Foundation and from the facilities grant that was submitted. So no updates on those tonight.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
That was all that was left.
Barry got a few extra steps for me that
There
might
you
come
go.
today.
Health plan.
All right, PSBA, but Ron, remember what Donnie mentioned. Okay.
Good evening. First of all, I want to thank everyone for allowing me to become a delegate now at the school board coming up in November. The spring 2026 PSBA school leadership bulletin, if I can turn this on here. Just to let you know, it's called Promoting Student Leadership at a Success. A couple of things to check out in that edition. State Bill 1014 on cell phones, a tool for approaching student trauma as well as personalized frameworks for effective school governance. So you should be all getting that in your mailbox, if not today, tomorrow. The PSBA policy portal and Keystone Agenda trainings are taking place June 9th through the 18th at virtual. They will be held virtual at various times. With on-site trainings June the 23rd through the 26th. Sites include Williamsport, Scranton State College, and the PSBA Mechanicsburg building, all those beginning at 9 a.m. So check out the mypsba.org for more information. The courses are free to our district, just to give you a heads up on that. See, I told you I was going to be brief.
Short and sweet. Nice job, Mr. Cole. Any committee reports from a committee chair this evening?
Yeah, I got a quick announcement too. I know that Mrs. Ely had mentioned student award Awards Day is Thursday at the Tualatin Area High School Auditorium for the Career Center. SARE students will be at the afternoon ceremony that begins at 1 p.m. Advising folks, if you're going down in the afternoon, go early because the place will be packed. And also, there was no Career Center meeting for the month of May. Our next meeting will be on June 18th at 6:30.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Anyone else? My report is super brief. I cannot believe we're 2.5 weeks from the school year ending. That seems really crazy. We also just approved all of the 2026 graduates, which also seems really crazy that we're here already. So I am looking forward to bothering Mrs. Ramsey for the next 2.5 weeks to make sure that all of the speeches and things that I'm supposed to be doing as board president, I'm doing them as well as I can be. And I just want to thank everyone again. May is a really, really challenging month when you work in a school district. And as a parent, it's a really difficult month because you've got awards and sports banquets and everything else that you're doing. So I see all of you and I appreciate all of your hard work. And you're almost there. 2.5 weeks left. You're almost there. So thank you so much for all of your hard work. As always, I appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to watching all of the caps and gowns and seeing all of their hard work across the stage in a few weeks. That is it, Mr. Wells.
Just a couple of things. I was bugging Mrs. Ramsey today as well to find out my role and everything. In my report, though, I want to send a big thank you out to Ms. Ackerman and Ms. Wenzel for a great band and choir concerts at Snyderman High School last week. Just to remind everyone, too, tomorrow night is the Senior Band and Sports Awards banquet at 5 o'clock here at the high school. Wednesday will be the Senior Academic Awards at 6 o'clock here in the auditorium. And next Wednesday, May 27th, is the Underclassmen Academic Awards at 6 o'clock here in the auditorium. I've been preparing for a 6th grade promotion, which will take place on Friday, June 5th at 9 a.m. at Snyder. And for the high school graduation, which will take place hopefully at the Lockhart Street Bowl, if we have good weather. If not, it'll be inside here in the auditorium. And that'll be Friday, June 5th at 6 p.m. Also, I want to send a big thank you to the Snyder PPG. Recently, they helped with the spring fling, the book fair, and they also will be helping out with 6th grade promotion. They also have to fund many of our field trips at Snyder this year. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Wells. For future meetings, our next meeting of the SARE Area Board of Directors will be held on June 1st in the auditorium at 7 p.m. Anything else from the board at this time before we adjourn?
Before we adjourn, tonight will be my last meeting. I just had a brief letter I wanted to read to the board. First and foremost, I want to share that it's been a privilege and an honor, on and off for the past 3+ decades, to serve our district as a board member. This district has created many wonderful memories for me as a student, as a parent to my 3 children who maximized every opportunity the district placed in front of them, and lastly, from my time as a board member. I honestly have no idea where the time has gone. My time on the board has been a special part of my life. I know there have been times where I have challenged the status quo. However, I can state with complete confidence that the intent from my perspective has always been with the student's best interest in mind. I firmly believe that diversity of thought is what brings forward the best in a unit working together on a single purposeful goal in front of them. I look back and walk away satisfied and grateful. However, it's time for me to step aside. It's time for new ideas, new energy, and someone that is more tightly coupled to the needs of today's district to step in. While I'm not at the end of my term, my timing is best for the students and the district. It enables a new member to settle in during the summer months and to be fully on board at the start of the 26-27 school year. All the best.
Thank you, Donnie. I can't follow up on that. Just to say that the last 2.5 years that I've sat in this board, I've genuinely appreciated your insight, even in those challenging moments. But they helped me grow into the role that I'm currently in. So I appreciate you, and I know that it is your time, but it still makes me sad because you're just such a valuable member here. So thank you for all of your time, thank you for your service. I know it's a lot of hard work and dedication over the years, but it's been very much appreciated, and the district is better because you were here. Thank you.
Mr. Sturbein, I wanted a round of applause for you, not because you're leaving, but for your efforts. Because if we clap for you, it would be like we're cheering you you're going, but that's not accurate. I've dealt with you in a lot of things in the last 35 years. I want to thank you for your efforts.
Again, Don, thank you so much for all that you provided for us here on the board. Certainly appreciate all your efforts that you did put forth. The second thing I also want to make mention too is I know Mrs. Wagman will be leaving us as well, and I do appreciate all that she did here for the students and stuff here in the center.
Absolutely. Anything else from the board before we adjourn this evening? Okay, can I have a motion in a second? Thank you, Mr. Sturgeon. Thanks, everyone.